Today, especially for children in need, friends Kathy Hicks and Wendy Vincent are visiting the repair shop.
It looks like a sturdy chair, but my gosh.
Woodwork whiz Will Kirk is in the hot seat for this fix.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And welcome to the barn.
Thank you.
Now, this chair is absolutely beautiful. Can you tell us about it?
This chair was made in memory of my son, Etienne. When he was 8 years old, he became suddenly severely ill with encephalitis.
Encephalitis?
Which is a bit like a meningitis, but it's an inflammation of the whole brain. And he was in intensive care, and it was really touch and go.
Yeah.
But he made an amazing recovery over time. But as a result, he had an acquired brain injury. So that left him with difficulties with his vision, his memory, and epilepsy. And so going back to his old school, it just wasn't the right place for him.
Yeah.
And then we found West Haven. When you've got a child with additional needs and you find a school that is the right fit, amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you know Etienne?
Well, I work at the school, so I saw Etienne in lessons. He was popular with his peers and with the staff. So, yeah, lovely boy.
He was there for about 2 years, and then, very sadly, he died very unexpectedly of a seizure during the night, and we lost him.
And actually his last lesson in school was with me, where he made a present for his mum.
Really?
We made some polite paper and soap roses.
Yeah.
I think it was Mother's Day, wasn't it?
It was, because it was the Friday.
Yeah.
And I went to pick him up from school, and he was clutching this candy striped bag with something in it.
Yeah.
And sadly, that was the night that
Was it?
that we lost him.
That was the night. Wow. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay.
So how did the chair come about?
At Etienne's funeral, we said to everyone that came if they wanted to make a donation to the school. The school then commissioned the chair.
Well, we wanted to have something that the whole school could use, and a storytelling chair just seemed perfect. In lesson times, teachers would come out and they would tell stories. Children would just gather around the chair. I mean, it has been very well loved by lots of children and staff, and then it just fallen into disrepair. But it was different colours. I mean, now it just looks grey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wood out in the elements, untreated, you're going to get cracks and splits and things like that.
Yeah.
That's just the sun and the rain, just weathering it, really.
I want it to look beautiful again, and the crack in the head to be repaired, and it just saddens me that it looks sad now.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go for a monkey?
Monkey was something that was associated with Etienne. He was a cheeky little monkey.
To know that it's beautiful again, it would mean so much, because the school meant so much to him and to us as a family.
Thank you both for bringing this chair in and telling us about Etienne.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Leave it with us, and we'll let you know when it's finished, OK?
Bye.
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 At the moment, the chair can't really be enjoyed by any children. It's really wobbly, and I think it's after years of water getting into those cracks. Not only does it need to look beautiful, but it also needs to function well as well. So I'm going to start off by dismantling this so I can properly look at the damage. Well, I've sanded all of the components for the chair back now. It's nice and smooth. I've also removed that nasty damage from the top of the monkey's head, and I patched in a lovely new fresh piece of cherry wood. Now that has dried, it's time to start shaping it in.
Wow, what an incredible story. Now, really sadly, Kathy can't be with us tonight as she is tested positive for COVID. But here to see the results of this incredible repair are Wendy, along with Kathy's husband, Mark, and daughter, India, plus, of course, from the repair shop, its very own, Will Kirk. Welcome, everyone. OK, now, Will, this was obviously a very tricky repair.
Yes.
What was it like?
It was really wobbly. It needed to be stable to be loved. There's that huge split in the monkey's head that had to be patched. It was really tricky, but I can't wait for you to see what I've done.
Wonderful stuff. Now, India, you are Etienne's sister, one of Etienne's sisters. How much does this chair mean to you all?
It's massive to us as a family. You know, he passed away 10 years ago and I was 18. It's a big deal.
And hopefully used for years and years to come after tonight. Now, I think I've kept you all waiting long enough. Will, do you want to do the honours and reveal the chair
I would
to
love
the family?
to. OK.
Amazing. Now, that is just outstanding work. Guys, what do you think?
It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
Well,
I mean, I can see all the detail that you've put in there and some special things as well you put in, which just...
well, there is something special that got added in there. Will, do you want to explain what this is?
So we've had a brass plaque put on the front with his name on there. I mean, I'm sure you can tell us the story behind the symbol on the front.
And it's so lovely to see it there because that wasn't on the chair originally and you've put that in for us, which is gorgeous. It's a symbol that Kathy and I designed for Etienne after we lost him, and it shows a comet, which reflects, well, for us, just represents sort of the light he brought into our lives, and it's a very short-lived light, but it has a long tail. And the lightning bolt is because he was just such a fan of Harry Potter, and he would just be so tickled to see that there. I mean, it would make him very happy. And the stars are just infinity, really. He had this phrase, which was, "I'll love you to the end of the numbers," and so we put that little bit in there as well. So,
Thank you very much. Wendy, what do you make of it?
It's really beautiful, and it's more beautiful than it ever was, and it's more Etienne than it ever was. Thank you, Will.
Wow, that's wonderful. And Kathy, if you're watching this at home, we really all do hope that you love it. I can see how much it means to all you guys. Thank you to everyone at the repair shop, to Kathy, Mark, India and Wendy for sharing your incredible story. Thank you very much, guys.